let me tell you how my date went. So we went to a place at the Cosmo, and it was called, what was it called? Beauty in Excess. Oh, you're right. Okay, so this is right. So yeah, we get there. Reservation for two. Mind you, I thought I was running late at first. I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. Because I wanted to clean my house yesterday. Obviously, get ready and stuff. But I ran to the grocery store and I bought some stuff for the house just in case if there was a nightcap. So yesterday before the day, I ran to the store, bought some stuff for the house, and then came back home. I had to clean the house, and after cleaning the house, I had to shower. I ain't gonna lie, I did. So listen. You guys get on me in this comment section saying, Dalvin, stop being fast, stop licking your fingers and that, stop smacking. I promise you, and do that, none of that on a date. Actually, I ate very modestly, hardly ordered any food. I was mostly drinking, to be honest with you. My first drink, I got a cocktail. I mean, not a cocktail, an old fashioned. Which is a cocktail, but yeah, old fashioned. She ended up getting espresso martini. Because some people say, Dalvin, you should have vlogged it. We need proof. I told you guys, follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, because I posted pictures of the day, but not too much. Obviously, this is my first time meeting this woman in person. I don't want to go crazy and like, oh, let me do a picture of this, picture of this, because one thing is, I am a live in the moment kind of guy. I know this is my job, but I do like to live in the moment, especially with someone I'm just not meeting for the first time, and this is considered a date. But, so yeah, she understood, took my pictures and stuff of that sort. I only took a few pictures for Snapchat and Instagram, but I wasn't going to vlog it. That's crazy. It would have been awkward. Like, hey, by the way, do you mind if I vlog our first date? Like, no, I'm not doing that, you guys. Like, at the end of the day, I still want to respect her boundaries. I mean, I don't know, she probably would have been cool. She was super cool about me taking the pictures and stuff. But even when I'm hanging out with people, I don't even like being on my phone like that. I'm literally when I'm hanging out with people, I hardly respond to anybody else because I literally don't be on my phone. I was like, well, let me walk you to your car. And she was like, bet, okay. So walk her to her car. And then when we get to her car, her and I were chopping it up and talking. And I said, well, what are your plans? What are you about to do right now? She's like, no, just go home. Go home to my dog. She has 2 dogs. I was like, well, would you like to have a nightcap, a night recap? I said a nightcap at my spot. And she was like, oh, I don't know. She was like, she was like, first, I don't know. I'm like, well, it's up to you. You know what I mean? Obviously, no pressure. I said that. She was like, you know what? Actually, sounds like a good idea. Because she was really worried about her dogs. She was like, I mean, I guess we go back to your house for a nightcap and, I'd stay there for a little bit. So, yeah, she pulled up. And this is the reason why I'm glad I cleaned up the house. And I went to the grocery store and things of the sort, because I wasn't guaranteeing getting that cap. I didn't think oh, for sure it'll happen. But obviously, you always got to be prepared just in case, you don't know how the flow of the night's going to go. And she was down for a nightcap. So we did that. We came back, showed her the place, and showed around the complex. We went to the rooftop of my apartment building. We're looking at the strip, chopping it up. Really weren't even inside my house. We were looking at the rooftop. We're looking at the strip, chopping it up, just talking about us, getting to know each other more. And came back to my house, and I was like, would you like a shot? I got everything: gin, tequila, whiskey, brandy, mixers, vodka, all of it. She said, let's take a shot of tequila. She said she used to be a bartender, so I better go my bartending accessories out.
I tried to hit it. She wouldn't even give me none. It ain't gonna work. I bet you don't get none. I bet you don't get it. I bet you don't get it. I hope you don't get it.
And we ended up taking I believe 4 shots. We were getting lit. And yeah, chilled out. Then we started to stop drinking so she could sober up, start drinking water, chilled for a little bit longer, things of the sort. And then so then she was able to drive home and go back to her dogs. So yeah, overall, it was a great night, Went on a date, had a nightcap, really got along, really vibed. And today, we're planning on linking again. She gets off work at 5. Right now it's 4:30. She's gonna pull up over here. We'll probably just hang out. I was thinking about going to go get ice cream. She's just down. we don't have no plan. She just said she's pulling up. So yeah. So just to answer everybody's question, moral of the story: yes, this was it was a good day. I did want to address some things. Usually, well, I was responding back to people in the comment section, but usually I don't address things that much. First things first is someone said Dalvin is cheap. There's no woman that I've done YouTube with, or no woman I've been in a relationship with, that will ever say I didn't pay for everything. Every woman I ever been with, like when I'm talking like even a situationship or a relationship or someone that we're talking heavy, they didn't pay for anything. Every time we go out to eat, I pay for it. Their nails, I paid for. Their manicures, pedicures, I paid for. Hair, I paid for. Bills, if you live with me, everything was paid for. Nobody came out of pocket for anything if you lived with me. And even people who don't like me, women I mess with that don't like me, or women I met, anybody, they will verify that. And that's facts. And I put that on everything I love. So Dalvin's cheap, stop it. Quit playing. If you're a woman that I talk to, or a woman I'm messing with, never pays for a thing with me. That's first thing. Literally every woman like I had on my YouTube channel literally were taken care of all the time. Someone said, that's weird. I find it a giant red flag for me if a guy told me he's not willing to go on a date unless he knows he's getting laid. Bye. That's so weird. And I have 14 likes. Please find one place in the video where I said, oh, I'm not taking someone on a date unless I know I get laid. No, not at all. Never said that once. Never ever will say that. I said I'm not willing to take someone on an expensive date, and also because and I even mentioned in the video, I worded it, but the way I worded it sounded controversial, and I fixed it in the video saying I'm definitely willing to go on a date, 100%. I just don't prefer I prefer to do something free or cheap on the first date. Reason for that is because I want to see if there's a romantic connection. So the whole thing about, not taking someone on a date unless I know I'm getting laid. No, it was unless I know there's a romantic connection. That's why I'm not going to spend a bag. Now, this is a recent thing I started doing, because in the beginning, I will 100% spend money on, $100 some bucks, $200 on a date, and I had no problem with that. But just as I'm getting older and more mature, I'm realizing, hey, none of that's really necessary. You don't need to spend 150, 200, 300 bucks for a date. That's not necessary. You could literally go to an ice cream shop. You can literally go take a walk around a park. You can literally go to the strip. You can literally do a picnic. Like, there's so many extra things to do. Go stop and get dessert somewhere. Cheap date, And then plus, I even get a discount being a resident. But Dalvin being someone say, yeah, Dalvin's a cheap A. Well, I am frugal, yes, 100%. I like to spend my money on certain things, but like I said, first date, it's just not necessary to go crazy out. And then someone said, oh, well, Dalvin, why would you let her go crazy? And when you say you wouldn't spend that much money on the first date. Well, first of all, let's make it clear. I also said, hey, since she offered, now that makes me want to even pay it more. I wanted to pay the bill because she offered to take me out. Secondly, why would you let her do that? First of all, why would you not tell her, oh, no, it's not okay? Well, first of all, this is through like before we actually linked up, because I told her once we got there, hey, I got it. But I'm saying before, I can't control nobody. I'm talking about me. For me and how I date, I prefer not to do something expensive on the first date or something extravagant on the first date, because I'm just not getting to know, especially if you haven't met in person. Now, this is a whole different scenario of like, let's say me and you've been friends for a year or two, and I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, I'm gonna say this example. Please don't get carried away. Me and Asia are super close. I've done plenty of videos with her. If I went on a date with her, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm willing to spend a bag because I know Asia. Me and her are super cool. We've been knowing each other for a while. I would already know if there's a romantic connection or not. Once again, this is an example. And I'm like, okay. And once again, a bag is not necessary. I want to let people know you don't have to win somebody's heart by spending a bag. It's really not necessary. And there's just so much stuff I'm learning just as I'm getting older. If they really rock with you, they're 100% okay with going to a park. 1,000%, So not to toot my own horn, one thing she said about me, which actually was actually very impressed. She said, "I look." She's like, "Oh, you look better in person." Like when we got back home for the nightcap, we were drinking. She's like, "Yeah, I actually think you look better in person." No, she told me this actually at the restaurant. She's like, "Yeah, you look better in person." I'm like, "Oh wow, thank you." Obviously, I gave her plenty of compliments. She looked great, dressed well. She came dressed to impress. I did too. Super polite, genuine woman. Great time. I'll be making up stories, and then also Nicole told me, yeah, they thought I made this up. And I saw that, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Guys, I'm no weirdo. I don't ever. There's never been a story on YouTube I made up for views, and actually there has been, but I literally said it was a prank. It was when I did the video with Snoop, going back and forth about Nicole, of course, and it was just. But the thing, it was so obvious though, and I forgot the whole idea. But first of all, everybody in the comment section loved it. This was genius. Everybody said this is brilliant. I love the content. We're getting super creative and making it like goes drama between us three. I think I wanted Nicole, and he wanted Nicole, and some of that sort. And I don't know. It was literally more of a comedy skit, and I literally told you guys at the end, hey, this was all a skit. Literally told you guys at the end. Otherwise, I never ever made up a story to get your attention or for views. Never ever, never will I.